You know that cupboard or drawer you have full of health goodies that always end up in the same smoothie every single day? What if I told you there were other options? Today on Meghan TV, we're taking to the kitchen as I share with you my 3 favorite creative ways to use greens powder, and not one is in a smoothie. Today is the day. Let's make this happen. Smoothies are awesome, but sometimes I just want food I can eat, and I love to bits being able to throw some jazz hand sparkle at everyday recipes by adding a healthy dose of green power. You can use your favorite green powder, whatever one you have at home, and love the most. I'm gonna use this Greens Plus Whole Body Nutrition. I've been loving this one lately because it's vegan, non-GMO, which is so important, and 70% fermented, which makes it highly absorbable. The best green powder to use is the one you have in your cupboard. And today we're gonna be souping up 3 special recipes: a bean hummus, a cashew cream sauce, and an extra special decadent treat that you gotta stick around to see. Let's get cooking on this bean hummus. Like any old hummus, the first ingredient we want to use are beans. I'm doing this one with kidney beans because kidney beans are good for the kidneys, right? Doctrine of signatures. The thing that looks like our body part is good for that part of the body. And we're going to go with any, the typical traditional hummus ingredients. So we've got about a 1/4 cup of beautiful creamy tahini. We're gonna add about 1 inch or a tablespoon of ginger or more because ginger is so delicious and so good for digestion. We're gonna add in our ground cumin for a little vavavoom and our clove of garlic because there's no hummus without garlic. Pinch of sea salt. You can find the complete recipe in all its detailed glory on my website at meghantelpner.com. So we're going to juice this lemon. We want about 1/3 cup of lemon juice, depending on how tangy you love your hummus. And we'll pour this in, seeds and all, because seeds are good for us, never hurt anyone. We might need a little extra water in there. And then we're gonna take our greens powder, and this is the one you've got kicking around that you love. And I'm gonna use just about a scoop of this goodness in there, which is so loaded with all kinds of good fermented sprouted things like purslane and flax seeds and carrot. And then we blend this up. Easy as that. Ta-da! And there we have a beautiful greens-fueled hummus that will impress all your friends. They won't even know you spiked them with extra nutrition. Yes, it's gray, I know, get over it. If you use chickpeas, it'll obviously not be this color, but kidney beans, that's what they blend up to. And there we have a beautiful greens spiked hummus. Let's move on to recipe numero 2. We're now gonna do, oh, this is so good. Let's just take a pause right now and be like, this is so good. We're gonna make a cashew cream sauce. So this can be your replacement for a typical cream Alfredo sauce. We're gonna use 1 cup of cashews that have been soaked. And you can do this in your blender if you've got the ability to move stuff around or with a spatula, or you can do this in your food processor. We're gonna use 1 clove of garlic chopped. I'm gonna use the juice of a whole lemon. And the combining of the lemon with the cashews gives it this nice, creamy, almost cheesy taste, similar to why people love rich cream sauces. This is a rich cream sauce, it just doesn't use dairy. So it's a nice alternative. And we're gonna juice this lemon. We'll pour the lemon juice into the blender. In she goes. I'm going to add a pinch of sea salt. You can add more later if you need. If you're into nutritional yeast, you can also add that. That just lends a little more of that beautiful cheesy flavor. And I'm gonna add a good scoop of our greens powder. So this is amazing. You don't even notice the greens in here, so it's a really great way to enhance the food you're already eating. So I'm just gonna put this in here, turn it on. Once you've got it preliminary ground, put in a little bit of water. And what's really great about this one is you can have this really thick and use it as a sandwich spread, or the more water you add, the thinner it will get, and it can also become like up to a salad dressing depending on how loosey-goosey you want it. Now that we're all blended up, grab your favorite jar. And this is a great way to store it. So this becomes like the go-to salad dressing dip spread that's used in your kitchen. And again, you are spiking it with these amazing greens. This is like the opposite of secretly poisoning people. You're like secretly healthifying them. Okay, so we're gonna put on our lid. And, oh, look at that! It says cashew dip. And now everyone knows just what you got. That was recipe number 2. Let's go on to the next one. Now on to the decadent treat. This is what I call super balls because we all need a good pair of super balls. This is going to be with a ½ cup of raw cacao powder. This is the ground goji berries that we're going to add to the mix, and this is really what helps the whole ball bind together. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of beautiful raw honey or the sweetener of choice. I like honey because around these parts we get it locally. Enzyme rich, it's high in B vitamins, all that jazz. That is not the appropriate way to empty a bowl, but that's how we're gonna do things today. We're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, which depending on your room temperature might be more solid. And this again adds those beautiful medium chain saturated fats that are a great source of fuel and really good for balancing out your blood sugar. We're gonna put in some chia seeds, again, amazing in the omega-3 department for anti-inflammatory. So much power in there. I'm gonna put in a pinch of sea salt. Sea salt's great for balancing those flavors. And then we're gonna put about 1½ to 2 scoops or 2 tablespoons of, again, that amazing greens powder you're kicking. Oops. And then we're just gonna mix all of this in together. Now, we all like to be a little bit dainty in the kitchen, but let's be honest, sometimes you just gotta get a little messy. And once you've got your mix fully mixed in, we're just gonna pick up a clump of the magic and roll it into a little ball. So these are great to roll up and you can take a batch to your work, keep in your fridge there, or have as a snack at home. And this is better than any chocolate you'll find. And it's got greens hidden in it and no one will know. This will fuel up your metabolism, your immune system, your mood, your libido, because bow chicka bow, everyone loves chocolate. And it's a great way to get more greens into the diet. And there we have our final balls of superpower green chocolate goodness. Shazam! I told you I would throw some jazz hands sparkle at all of these delicious dishes. We've got our beautiful kidney bean hummus with a splash of greens. We've got a cashew cream sauce. It can be a spread, a sauce on a pasta, on any of your main entrees, or as a dip. And of course, our chocolate green super balls, which I think we have to taste test something. Might as well be the chocolate balls. That's good. We need to cut while I eat this whole thing. I love bringing superpower foods into everyday dishes. It just takes them to that next awesome level. I know all of you love getting creative in the kitchen. Share your creative uses for your fave greens powder through Instagram and Twitter by using the hashtag WholeBodyNutrition. I'm gonna check out your awesomeness. You can also post links in the comment section over at megantelpner.com. My community is waiting for you. Thank you to my ingenious friends at Genuine Health for inspiring this episode. There is loads more vibrant living inspiration waiting for you over at megantelpner.com. And if you want the extra goodies that only my super special peeps get, subscribe for my newsletter. Vibrant health starts with one little choice and every choice counts. Today is the day to make that happen. I want to see you rise and shine as the truest version of you. Thanks for joining and have a great day. Bye.